love sweet God magnet. Lobster's a 10, I told you grab it. This video is brought to you by T-Blocks. Enjoy the content now, but stay for the shilling later.
Hey!
Hey, welcome to this extremely belated review. Yeah, I don't know, stuff came up, and there was another exciting new project that might fall through, might become something cool, so can't talk about it. So that's kind of taking the priority, but you know what? Still here, still going to review this. We're Zavvy-less this time around. So let's talk about Chapter 63 and 64 of The Promised Neverland. What do you think of it, Goro?
I don't know.
I'm sure like, Zabu would not have kind words. I mean, they weren't terrible, but they weren't like amazing pieces of manga.
Yeah.
Like 63 felt like the manga equivalent of a clip show.
Yeah, 63 was what's his name? Rufio like rehashing his like traumatic past, right?
Well, it's basically them, like, they're sneaking in the forest, and it's like a montage of their travels. They're, like, going through the forest, they're, like, killing demons, they're running away from demons. It was basically, like, a little clip show of the stuff we saw from the previous chapter. Nothing new happened. They just either creeped in the forest or they were attacked by, like, squirrel demons. And it was kind of like a montage of that, of them passing through the time. And then it ends with a revolution with, like, Emma's going to confront Rufio, and she's going to go save him. And then chapter 64 is when she says, you know, I'm going to save you. I understand your situation and how emotionally devastated, and we lost someone too. And then she kind of breaks through with him. But my big disappointment is, like, I would like a flashback. I'd like a good flashback that could, like, show us more about what happened, show us more about the demons, show us some child death. But instead we just get these vague vignettes of, like, oh no, run away, and it just feels like kind of lazy, since a flashback would be, like, the stronger story choice, as opposed to just sort of, like, these not very well specified things.
And you're referring to chapter 63?
No, I'm talking about 64 is where we get, like, the big flashbacks of him.
Right. Okay, yeah. So I was confusing chapter 63 and 64 with the flashbacks. Yeah, 63 was just like them, you know...
It's them, like,
getting
wandering around
fatigued
the woods.
by
It's
the
like
woods.
a montage of them surviving, and it's, like, you know, stuff that we've already seen before.
Yeah,
like,
and Rufio's, like, plotting, like, I'm gonna get him at Goldie Pond.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna get rid of him at Goldie Pond.
Yeah. And now Emma is, like, taken captive in God knows where.
Yeah. That's the biggest revelation, that, like, what captured Emma? What are these poachers? Is she in some sort of, like, dream fantasy land? Is she in demon land? Is, like, freaking Switzerland or Norway in the Promised Neverland world? Is that where she... So that was kind of interesting. The rest was all kind of like... It wasn't bad, but it was just kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
Come on.
That whole, like, all of a sudden she's in Norway thing was just, that was a little bit random. I don't know. It felt really out of place to, like, where the story was.
Well, we'll have to
like,
see.
going.
It's, like, supposed to be a big, like, cliffhanger. We're supposed to, like, wonder, what the heck is this? Is she in the human world? Are we going to meet the poachers? Are the poachers demons? Are the demons actually, like, Swedish people? And that's what their civilization looks like? Like, freaking Nordway? And, like, you know, they're going to come out with, like, out of their little windmills?
Like, thematically, I feel like just this event, like, doesn't make any sense with the rest of the story. It just, like, I feel like it completely goes against, like what Promised Neverland was, like, in the very beginnings, like, to up until this point.
Well, how do you think it goes against it, like, this Norway? Like, as of right now, I don't have enough information about Norway. I feel like I'd be more excited about Norway if it wasn't like all the other stuff didn't quite kind of drag and feel like it was kind of like pointless.
It's like, it feels like an Alice in Wonderland kind of situation where, like, Emma fell down, like, the rabbit hole somehow. Like, the White Rabbit, like, captured her somehow and, like, transported her into, like, a whole brand new world where all her cares are are going to be like
Well,
completely gone?
we don't know that. We don't have enough context. All we know is that she did break through to Rufio and convinced Rufio that he shouldn't kill them, but it was obviously too late. They were like close to like Rufio's trap, and chances are she was captured by the poachers.
Yeah. I don't know if she completely convinced him, but Rufio did say, like, almost at the end of it all, like, don't go to Goldie Pond. Like, because he was trying to...
That was his big, like, sort of, like, point where it was his turn that she broke through to him. Some of the art was nice when Rufio was, like, getting angry at her.
Yeah. Like, it kind of feels like the story's going in a weird direction. I mean, I'm curious if this is going to turn out good or not. Like, I just don't know yet, I guess.
For some reason, I thought you'd like Holland a lot more. You seem very down on Holland.
Well, Holland, Norway, Denmark, I'm just like, whichever European country this is like, I don't know. It just seems a little bit too out of place right now with what happened in this story.
Well, if there are demons in Holland, I'll be happy. Like, that'd be interesting. Demons live in Holland. It's not something I'd be expecting. So hopefully we'll see.
Like, this could be like a dream sequence, maybe.
Yeah, she could be having a hallucination, and this is how she thinks the human world goes. That would be sort of the most disappointing thing to happen.
Oh, you think so? No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like this, like, if this was a fake town, like, what's the purpose of, like, a fake town? This is obviously a fake town, right?
I don't think it's a fake town. I think it's either where the poacher demons live, or, like, maybe this is what demon civilization looks like.
You think demon civilization looks almost exactly like Holland's civilization?
Maybe. I don't know. We don't know fucking anything about the demons. We don't know shit.
I'm a demon, yeah.
I'm a demon, yeah. Let's have some lutefisk. Oh, here's a clog. Oh, we were on the weaving. We've got the Cockney demons.
You would like that?
It would be interesting.
You think
it would be interesting? It would be an interesting choice. It's not something I'd be expecting.
Didn't we establish also, like, the demons were, like, British, too? Like, they're
maybe some different tribes of demons.
Talking about knaves and stuff.
We need more about the demons. We need to learn more about their culture and who they are. So, I'd appreciate something better than Musica and Songju.
Okay. So you think this could be a demon civilization? Definitely not a human civilization. It seems a little bit too cheery for human civilization.
Because there aren't supposed to be any human civilizations.
Right. And if there were, there'd be like kind of, whatchamacallit? They'd be like vagabonds, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right down. Gotta go for stupid dinner. I'll probably edit that section out of the video.
All right,
but let's get to our final thoughts. We were, what would you give this chapter?
Are we talking about 63?
For me, it's 7 for both of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. 7 for both of them. Because, like, right now, I'm just kind of like, I want to see a little bit, where this goes, but I'm not like, not full gung ho on this yet.
It's not bad, but it's not like I'm not loving it.
Yeah,
it definitely feels like placeholder material. All right, so thank you for this, listeners. We'll be back hopefully sooner for the next chapter where we learn what Holland is. Who knows? And go get T-Blocks. There'll be a commercial after this video. I'm going to be putting this commercial on a lot of shit. Go get the code. Go get your 10%. Yeah, Greg, I uploaded a new video on my main channel. You should.
Do you like clothes but hate shopping? Then T-Blocks is the subscription service for you. But I know what you're thinking. But Lobster, how is that any different than Loot Crate or the other subscription services? Well, T-Blocks sends you t-shirts, which is clothing, which is actually useful, unlike the useless swag junk that Loot Crate keeps peddling on gullible schmucks. And this isn't just knockoff brand crap. T-Blocks hooks you up with licensed shirts for all the stuff you love, because you need clothes. How else are you going to keep your puny human man flesh protected from the elements? T-shirts are useful for any occasion. Wear them, give them to friends, give them to enemies, knit them together, make a quilt. T-shirts are life. And you know the best part? It'll only cost you $6.99. That's right, you can get 12 shirts sent to you for once a month for only $6.99. And you know what? If ultra cheap licensed goods are too basic for you, then there's also the Community T-Block set, which features original designs from the best up-and-coming artists, so you can keep that hipster street cred. But I'm here to save you even more money! Use the code LOBSTERTBX at checkout, and you'll save 10% on any order. Be a t-shirt wearing god amongst mortals. Use the power of the most expensive seafood to get you the cheapest t-shirts now!
Lobsters making lights.